Viking ships. Row, row. A Viking ship moves across the water on a journey to new lands. Long ago, people called Vikings ruled a large part of Europe. They used different kinds of ships to travel from place to place. The size and shape of each ship were based on its job. Being smart about building ships made Vikings different than other people who lived at the same time. Early ships. Many early Viking ships were long and thin. They had many names, but scientists today call them long ships. Long ships were built from wood. They were lighter and quicker than ships built by other groups of people. The long ship's shape meant it could sail in both rivers and deeper ocean waters. The largest of these ships were likely longer than half of a ball field and could hold 200 to 300 people. Vikings used these ships to travel between villages and search for new places. Long ships were powered by wind and people. At sea, the ship used a sail on a mast to catch the wind. The wind moved the ship forward. When the ship needed to move faster or when the ocean was breezeless, long oars were pushed through holes in the side of the ship. Groups of people pulled the oars through the water to row the ship quickly to shore or out of harm's way. Viking longship: mast, sail, steering oar, oars. Later ships. Over time, Vikings made other kinds of ships. One ship called the Nar was built for long trips across the ocean. It only held about 30 people, but its main use was to carrying goods. It had a deep space in the middle of the ship and more room under the deck. In the Nar, Vikings could travel far to trade goods with other countries. Another kind of Viking ship was a two-person rowboat called a ferge. These boats were used for shorter trips. Although the ferge was small, the base of the ship was flat and very strong, so it could be used to carry a horse or cattle. The end of Viking ships. As time moved on, people stopped using Viking ships because new ships were bigger and stronger. Many Viking ships sank and were buried underground. Finding these old ships has taught scientists a lot about how Viking ships were made. One of the most important finds was in 1962. Five sunken ships were found together underwater. The Vikings sank these ships on purpose to keep themselves safe. When scientists learned where these ships were located, they carefully lifted the thousand-year-old wooden boats out of the water to study them. Scientists later sent the ships to museums so that everyone could learn from them. Viking ships today. Today, many Viking ships are in museums in Europe. Some people have even started building new ships that look like old Viking ships. Riding these ships offers a peek at how Vikings lived long ago.